Sometimes, in order to get the best shot or sequence for a movie, actors are put in perilous situations for the benefit of the film. I mean, there are obviously a ton of safety precautions for every movie, especially more action-centric ones, but that doesn't mean everything will go smoothly. Here are 9 cases of horrible accidents that went down on set. Now You See Me. This one is kind of wild. Isla Fisher, during her water chamber escape scene in Now You See Me, nearly drowned after having a tough time unlocking her shackles. She was underwater for 3 minutes. The Expendables 2. One stuntman was killed and another was left in critical condition after a rubber boat explosion scene went dry. The man who was in critical condition required 5 hours of operation to get him back in stable condition. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part I. Daniel Radcliffe's stunt double, David Holmes, injured his neck on the set and was paralyzed. He was working on a flying stunt for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 back in 2009, and he was thrown against a wall, which fractured his neck and left him paralyzed from the neck down with limited mobility in his arms and hands at the too young age of 25. The Hangover Party. Scott McLean, a stuntman for The Hangover Party, suffered permanent brain and physical injuries while filming a scene that involved moving taxis. For the scene, he was leaning out of the window and his head collided with another oncoming car. He sued Warner Brothers for unspecified damages. The Dark Knight. During a scene where they were filming a moving stunt car, cameraman Conway Wycliffe was killed as his vehicle missed a 90-degree turn and crashed into a tree. Twilight Zone the movie. This is my absolute nightmare. During a scene that was based around a Vietnam battle, a helicopter accident occurred that led to the decapitation of Vic Morrow and child actors Micah Dinler and Renee Shin-Yi Chen. The director John Landis was sent to trial for the event, but the jury, who witnessed the footage, found that Landis was innocent. The Crow. When you're Bruce Lee's son, you are almost automatically going to be a badass. However, Brandon Lee tragically passed in what was likely the most well-documented movie set accident ever. A slug was misplaced during a scene where Lee's character gets shot and it led to Lee dying in a devastating mistake on set. XXX. First of all, this movie had a pretty ridiculous title. This was right around the time that Van Diesel was blowing up. His stunt double, Harry L. O'Connor, was filming a scene where he had to rappel down a line and land on a submarine. He slammed into a bridge at high speed. He died on impact, but they left the scene in the movie without the death to pay tribute to O'Connor's last work. Top Gun. Art Skull was a stunt pilot from Top Gun who died during the filming of a stunt where the camera was in a plane getting footage. He lost control of the plane and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. His body and the plane were never found.